Hey everyone, and welcome to Crypto Wall Street. This is Charlie Klosko, and today we're going to talk about Dentacoin. Over the last 24 hours, Dentacoin has been in the media, and this morning when I looked up some crypto news, Dentacoin was in the news as well for a number of reasons. So today, obviously, we're going to talk about Dentacoin because it came to my attention, and I think it's worth to take a look at. Now, remember that everything that I tell you here is not personal recommendations to buy or sell. It's simply my personal view on things, so you should always do your due diligence before making any investments. And this is my take on it, this is my thoughts, this is my view. Whether you want to agree with this or not is entirely up to you. But I'm going to give you my thoughts on Dentacoin, and take it or leave it, this is my thoughts on it. First of all, before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for my monthly investment report. It's coming out soon. There's a link below this video here. It's all free. There's a lot of value in it to you and to me as well. There's going to be a lot of stuff about the current market, what we're going to see in 2018, so some market analysis. There's going to be some trading tips and strategies. And finally, the third section, there's going to be the hot coin recommendations, ICOs coming up, undervalued coins, etc. So make sure you sign up for it. It's going to be published in less than 2 weeks. It's going to be very valuable. But let's dig into it. So Dentacoin is a company that is apparently claiming to solve the huge problem in the dentistry industry in the world. Taking a look at the white paper, what they claim is that the core focus is to improve quality of dental care worldwide, to reduce treatment costs, and create a dental community. Okay, that sounds promising. Those three things. Let's see how they support those things. So first of all, why it came to my attention was because it was in the cryptocurrency news, and what we see is that there's been a huge increase in the Dentacoin here in the last 24 hours. It has risen 175%. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot, so there's been a lot of hype about it. Trading volume in the last 24 hours is $48 million. It's a very huge volume too. And let's see here at coinmarketcap.com. The coin, let's look it up here. They have a market capitalization above 2 billion as well. They just surpassed that, so that's very, very impressive. It's a lot of money. So this coin is definitely valued very, very high for a number of reasons I don't totally understand. We'll take a look at that today. It is impressive though that demand, hype, and reputation has created this value for this coin here. But quite interesting. It's been rising. You can make money on it. Of the ups and downs for sure. Has had a good increase in the last 24 hours and is valued very high, but for the future I'm not sure this is the best investment, but I'll let that be your decision. So first of all, let's take a look at the website for Dentacoin. It's a very simple, good looking website, clear, transparent, good stuff. There's something about the team, the partners, etc. But the first thing you see here is their nice little video. At the first eyesight, it seems very nice. You can take a look at it yourself, and I think actually you should. Go to dentacoin.com and see their presentation video at top. Now there's a lot of things in that video that really boggles my mind and bothers me a little bit. So one of the things they say in that video is that there's a $440 billion that is spent every year on dental treatment. And according to estimates by the American Dental Association, 90% of these expenses can be avoided, and that's what Dentacoin is going to do. And now I'm thinking, well, Dentacoin is in the dentist industry, right? So that should be a promising industry. They say there's a $440 billion market, $1 billion industry, and they support that dentistry, support the statement that this can be reduced by 90%. So, which would mean we'll be down to a $44 billion industry worldwide. Well, to me, as an investor in that coin, it doesn't seem that attractive because now the industry is lower, less profit, less potential. So I don't really buy that. I don't know what they mean with that. I don't think that's thought through at all. And how they want to reduce those costs, I have no idea either, and it doesn't say here. You know, there's a lot of arguments here that's really empty. I mean, it's very well argued, excuse me, it's not well argued, it's very well formulated, but there's really no statement, it's not backed up by anything. Which really is an indicator that something is not that solid here. The foundation is not the best. Let's see here, other things in my notes. Oh yeah, they say here, they actually claim that they can avoid a lot of those costs here if patients start going to the dentist 3 times a year for preventative treatments and checkups. And now I'm thinking, well, you know, if you take a look at dental studies and ask multiple dentists in different countries and look at studies as well, if you have healthy teeth, you should not go to a dentist for checkups more than once or maximum twice a year. But Dentacoin claims that you should do it 3 times a year because then your cost would go down. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know how that calculation works out. It doesn't say here either, but that is what they claim as well. They also claim that patients should be better with their nutrition and establish healthy dental habits. How they want to do that, I don't know. But that's what they claim as well. That will reduce the cost for patients. And now they claim, this is one of their, I like this part. This is very, I mean, this is supposed to, there's a statement in the video that's supposed to appeal to your emotions here. And I think it does as well. It says, imagine a world where your dentist is paid to improve your dental health in the long term. And just, you know, I was writing that down and I thought to myself, imagine a world with, you know, no. But that's already true, right? Dentists are paid to improve your dental health in the long term. So, I mean, there's really nothing in it. It sounds nice initially on the video, but there's really nothing in it. I mean, they are paid to improve your long-term dental health. And then they claim that Dentacoin is going to revolutionize this global industry, reduce cost, create a community, and improve quality by doing a number of reasons, and by doing a number of things here. And if we go to the website again and scroll down a little bit on the middle, they have a number of things they do here. They have dental assurance, they have trusted review platform, which is interesting. Let me just spend a minute on that. If you go to the trusted review platform, that's right here, you can look up reviews. So apparently client reviews, so customer reviews of a number of dentists all around the world. Very interesting. And before I go any further, on the main page of their website, it says their partners are, what are they calling themselves here? Let's see. Here we are. Swiss Dentaprime and Dantec and Dentaprime F3T. And going into depth with it, I mean, I see that it's a company in Bulgaria. They claim they have partnered with someone in India, Taiwan, and UK. But looking at the reviews here, there's a lot of reviews of dentists in the United States. However, there's no partners in the United States. And it's not just like 3, 4, 5, or 10 reviews of dentists in the United States. There's a lot here. So I'm just thinking, if this society, this website is already that well working, that there are so many reviews, some of the dentists here have like 20 client reviews. So it's almost like Yelp already. That's very impressive. If that's really working, if that's true. I'm just thinking, why don't they have any partnership with any other companies around the world then? And you know, the partnerships they had is Dentaprime, you know, their branch in UK and Bulgaria as well, so same company, and then someone in India and Taiwan as well. I mean, it's just not proving what they want here. And go to the review page and take a look at it. There's a lot of reviews, See if you've tried something in your country as well. And the other thing is there's no pictures of anyone here, so that's a little doubtful too. I don't really take that, I don't really give that much credit. Anyway, that was one of the things they do. They also have a healthcare database. So what they claim they want to do here is that there should be a decentralized database of patients' overall medical records where data will be highly protected, updatable, and accessible exclusively by patients or by dentists. But here's the thing. I know for sure, by talking to dentists and also researching in the dentist industry on a number of websites in different countries, that the huge problem is that dentists have a hard time giving up clients' journals, sending that to other dentists because it's worth money. It's a client, it's a lead here, right? So, you know, setting up a database worldwide where all dentists could access it, I just highly doubt that's going to work out well. Even though in the white paper they claim that, oh, everyone's going to accept this very easily. They have a number of other things as well. Aftercare mobile app where dentists should be able to guide people on an app how to the after treatment should be. There's already a number of apps on dental care. I don't know if this is revolutionizing. I mean, I like the idea, but I don't know if that's going to be of big value to them. There's a number of other things as well. Trading platform too, where you would be able to buy. Let's see here, dental materials and equipment, also for private people and for dentists, and you should be able to pay with Dentacoin. So there's a number of things they claim to do here and revolutionize the whole dentist industry. I just don't. I mean, it sounds good, but there's really no support in it. I don't see what problems they're gonna solve here. I mean, they claim to solve problems by improving quality, reduce cost, and create community, but I don't see why or how they're gonna do it. I really don't. I really don't. But let's take a look at the white paper here as well. There's a few things I wanted to point out. Well, before we do that, a few other things when you review a coin. I looked at their social proof as well. Twitter, they had about 8,000 followers. On YouTube, on Facebook, they had about 30,000, and they're fairly active. Dentacoin on updating things on both Twitter and Facebook. Interesting thing here is though, it seems like Dentacoin, from what they describe on the website and the white paper, that they are building all these applications and the community and reducing cost and reviews and a platform and an app and all that. But all their updates, both on Twitter, on the website, all of the social applications here and media, it's all about their coin, which is interesting. It's all about, oh, we reached this market capitalization cap and now we've risen so much, and it's all about the coin. It's all about the Dentacoin, which seems to be the focus, but I mean, they claim that the organization behind is focusing on something else. And in the white paper here, it says here on page 5, second section, the goal is not to compete with other cryptocurrencies, but rather to provide a solution and support for the healthcare industry through a blockchain. And I'm like, that sounds very nice if that's what you were doing, but all your updates, going backwards, backtracking too, is all about that goddamn coin. So it really seems like it's all about the coin for Dentacoin, not really the backing, the company behind it. I don't see how all those ideas is going to change it. I don't know how they want to improve quality, low cost, or create a community. For me, it really seems very vague here. And I am not saying this is fake at all. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying it looks I'm very skeptical about it, and whether you buy that or not is entirely up to you. Moving further, there's another thing in the white paper that is a little interesting, sort of saying for me, is that's their allocation of supply. On the Dentacoin, they have a distribution scheme here where they want to distribute 76% of the coins between 2018 and 2042. Quite interesting. So it's over 24 years. I'm like, that's, you know, is this a mortgage rate loan we're taking, or what's going on here? So they're showing in a very simple table here how they want to distribute the rest of the coins. There's no explanation for why there's different numbers in the years, why it's 24 years, and what the distribution actually means. And some people that are watching this video may say, well, it's because this and this. Well, that may be, but it doesn't say in the paper, and I should be able to read that in the paper. So again, this is a minus for me because it's not clear what they mean, and there's really no reason for it. Every time I see something and I read something, I'm thinking, so what? What does that mean? What does that mean to me? And that should be clear in the white paper, because this is a sales document for them that should hook me as an investor and buy their coin. And another thing here really is, they said they distribute the coins in this and this way, but I'm like, so tell me how that's going to affect me. What's in it for me? Because it's not a stock. I'm not buying into the company. I'm not owning a part of the company. I'm owning the coin. And I don't really know if they need a coin. I mean, if this really is a up and running, successful, 100% valid company? If it is, I don't see the reasons for why they actually need a coin. Well, they claim that you should be able to earn coins by taking questionnaires and earn to improve the quality for dentists, and in that way you can spend your Dentacoin by dentist or at the Denter app store, or the marketplace, where you can buy toothbrushes, toothpaste, and whatever. But I mean, I don't see how that's going to be revolutionized. The other thing is, just thinking about it, how many dentists, I mean, the market of dentistry, is that fragmented or not fragmented? By that I mean, is there one brand that we know worldwide? For example, with soda, we all know Coca-Cola. Okay, that's a monopoly. It's not a monopoly. But it's a huge brand in the soft drink industry. Okay. So the dentistry industry is for sure fragmented, like the sushi market. There's no such sushi brand around the world that everyone knows. That's fragmented too. So this dentistry industry, the dentist industry is fragmented. So I don't know how they want to. They kind of say they want to centralize it. They don't say it directly, but that's their plan with all what they're saying here. They want to make a community. They want to centralize a decentralized market on decentralized platforms. And like, it doesn't make sense at all for me, at all. Last things here to look at is the team. Let me find the website. Here we are. Team is at the bottom. Here we go. So interesting to see here is that they have a number of professors and doctors on their team. And what I really looked at here was the description of them. The first one here, the founder of Dentacoin, is Professor Dr. Dimitar. And in the description it says he's a highly respected university lecturer. Okay, and he's devoted to science and engineering. He's a member of Computational Intelligence Society. Okay. It also says he has more than 27 years of experience in financial markets. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that emphasizes. I don't even know what kind of financial market is that. Did he manage his own private finances, or did he invest for someone else? Has he been a advisor for a big hedge fund on the side? I mean, it's very vague. Let's see. Another thing here that was interesting is that they have a young lady named Dr. Violina Filipova. Okay. And this is what it says. It's almost like contradictory in what they're saying here. It says that she is a lecturer on dental problems and their impact on overall health. So, but this is what she's doing. Okay, so she's lecturing on dental problems and the impact of the health. But what she's doing on this project interestingly, is she realized the importance of up-to-date detailed market research data, working on creating blockchain-based methods to collect, analyze, make it accessible and usable as a tool, improving the overall treatment, communication, and workflow quality in the industry. She's also, so she's suddenly working with blockchain-based things, but she's lecturing on dentistry. Okay, that's impressive. Now here comes the other thing. She's managing risk, budgets, deadlines, resources, third parties, communication in regards to the project management research platform. Excuse me, and with all respect, if there's any Dentacoins watching this, but I mean, it just looks like this person is a superhero. I mean, Dr. Violina Filipova, wow, I would have her in my firm, because she seems like she can do everything. Every single thing. And it goes again, that same concept of being like multifaceted goes again with all the people, and there's a lot of doctors here. And I'm just wondering, I mean, the combination of the team here just doesn't all make sense with all these doctors and professors and, you know, managing budgets and things like that. It doesn't add up. That's not their specialty. So something just tells me here that the description, the presentation of it really sucks here, and it makes me doubt whether this is a 100% valid company. Not saying it's not. Make your own thoughts about it, but for me, it's not something I would buy into for sure. There's a number of advisors too, but I mean, there's nothing really in that to for me to see. So I think that's actually what I wanted to share with you. Well, like, oh, the roadmap. By the way, last thing here. Go to the if you go to their white paper, go to page 22. No, that's not there. That's not the website. Excuse me. On the website, there's a roadmap as well, and it's interesting Let's see here if I can find it. Here we go. So on the roadmap here on the website, it's interesting that all they talk about again is their coin and token sales. It's not about the applications they're building, the platform, the aftercare mobile app, the trading platform, the review platform, anything like that. No, 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 no. They all talk about that Dentacoin. It seems like that's the focus, but what they write on the website, in the white paper, is that, well, they are building all this to revolutionize the dentist industry. But that's not all the updates they're making. It's all about token sales, this and that. And then there's very few words about their other business. You know, they write research, they write updates, things like that. It's very vague. And, you know, to make an overall conclusion of Dentacoin, take this as you want. Again, this is my thoughts. I would definitely not buy into Dentacoin at the current moment. Would that change the future? That could, if things changed here, but for what I see online, what I see on social updates they have, and just from my intuition here, I would stay away from Dentacoin for a number of reasons. I really don't think there's any solid, they don't solve any revolutionizing problems in the dentistry, and they're really dealing with a very closed-ended problem here, and they can't centralize the whole dentistry in the world, global dentistry industry, in the way they want to do it here. And again, there is no reason for them to have a coin. I don't see the reason. If they would tell me why they have a coin, I would like it, but there's absolutely no reason for them to have a coin. So I like that if you made an investment, if you made money on Dentacoin, I like it, I support you, well done. Would you be able to make money on Dentacoin? Absolutely, you can. Is this a good long-term investment right now? I would say no. The backing company is full of holes, it's vague, it's not solid, there's a very wiggling foundation, and I mean, I just have a bad stomach feeling about this, so take this as you want. So really, if you have any comments or anything to say, please feel free to use the comment section below here. This is what I had about Dentacoin. So I would definitely stay away from it. Again, my monthly investment report is coming out soon. If you want to stay current and get a lot of valuable information, make sure to sign up. The link is below here. With that being said, I will see you around.